My job as a social worker is always to try to make the person whole. It's whole health. So my job is always to assess, and when I'm assessing, I'm always looking at what services do you need, and then I'm also actively listening. People would look at my sons and think there's nothing wrong with them. And so I have to remind them developmental and mental, dual diagnosis. Most professionals know dual diagnosis is substance abuse and mental illness. So developmental is different. And so I come from the developmental side because my sons have developmental disabilities. So that means that they don't function at the age that they are. So we're doing a lot of things, and that's where the supports come in. You know, somebody taking some of that, you know, maybe accompanying them to the store. Something that's very simple to most people, but just think about it if you don't have the skills to count money, or you don't have the social skills to really deal with people. And my sons are on Medicaid waiver, and it's benefited us because it's allowed them to do way more than they normally would have. And no matter what their functioning level is, so they could be 25 and functioning as a 12-year-old, but they still want to be like a 25-year-old. What we've learned through therapy is that every day you need to look at activity. You need to be doing some activity. You find something that you enjoy. And you don't have to be out there and just working out and working up a sweat. But what type of activity can you enjoy? Because moving affects your mental. So activity, nutrition. What are you eating? If you're eating junk, you're going to feel like junk. Every day, I'd say mental health is the most important thing, every day. And why do I say it's important? Because it affects every aspect of our life, whether we realize it or not. Mental health should be a priority, just like if you got cancer. If you were diagnosed with cancer, you would go get treatment. Mental health, it should be no different. And we all are still learning to overcome the stigma of mental health, because we are taught to be, you know, what we perceive to be strong. How can you be strong though if you don't have good well-being? So I would say that mental health should be a priority.